Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. We're continuing our adventure to find all of the new content. Here we go.
All of his co-workers were
We have
gone.
heard this voice
What
line
could it mean?
so many times
Stanley
now.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mr. Memo, right. So there is the new content, right? And I will get to this, but there is a couple other things I want to do from what I'm assuming is the base game.
When Stanley came to a set of
gonna
two
go this
open
way.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
We're going this way, right? To a certain point, and then we're going to cut off to a different branch. Because
Yet
there is
there
branches
was not
to
a
this.
single person here either.
Nobody's here,
Feeling a
nobody's
wave of
here.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase,
Yes,
Stanley
yes.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I did. Okay.
Stepping
Right.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
I don't remember
of
the
any
password.
human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What
I
dark
can't play the
secret was
piano.
being held from him? What he
Dark
could not have known
secret.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk
Yes.
guarded the terrible
Come on, then.
truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Give me my
and so the
password.
boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly,
There we
by
go,
simply
there we go.
pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to
Let me
enter
in.
the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Right.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Yummy. Right, so there is a branching path that we're going to do. I'm pretty sure it's this way anyway. Fairly certain. I'm fairly certain it is anyway. I might be mistaking this for a different ending. But it's alright. This was like the main ending where if you follow
Descending
everything he
deeper
says.
into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Because there was an exit.
It
There
was
was
a
like
stirring of
thing
emotion
down
in
here.
his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the
Gotta do
nature
the
of
crouch.
his
Gotta
job.
do the spam crouch.
Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred
Let me
to him?
down, let me
This
down.
question would not go unanswered for long.
Right, yes, so I'm pretty sure there's like an exit. There's the mind control, and
Stanley
then
walked
there's...
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, I didn't. So this is the part where I wanted to do for today. I wanted to go to this place and see what's new.
Although
Says
this
escape.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was
Oh.
that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh, I'll still do it. I'll still do it.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No. I'm gonna
At
do
this
this.
point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'll face death in the eyes. Come on. I imagine it just kills me. It probably will. Narrator's probably right. Wait. I'm not dead. Yet.
As
Where
the
the
machine
hell are
whirred
we?
into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his
Ah.
demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Ah.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his
Right.
death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oh, horrible.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh no.
Farewell, Stanley.
No. Wait.
Farewell, Stanley, cried
Hey.
the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Oh my god.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the
Oh.
machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him
Oh.
instantly.
Or maybe not. Or maybe not. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his
Yeah.
office, as alive as ever. What exactly
Right.
did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
The narrator's different now, though. That's crazy. What the
When
hell?
every path you can walk has been created
This is
for you long in
crazy.
advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Aye, that's
Do
my
you
office.
see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What the fuck? I need to read some of this stuff. Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. God damn. Corridor. The pacing of the opening section was important to get right. The corridor had been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in good time. Yeah. The 2 doors. The set of 2 open doors was the set of the 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parables design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it. The exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Yes. What the? The office. I want to go in 101. Sorry, not 101. 001. I want to go in 101 too. This is insane. Ah, yes, filing cabinets. What's over here? I'm curious. Stanley's computer, yep. Nice. Right, where do we go now? That is what I want to know. Whoa, I remember this. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game. When buttons are pressed, each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Right. Hey. Love that. This is trippy. Office computers, okay. Oh, they're literally just the credits, right? Okay. What's over here? It's like a museum. The office. Oh, there's the filing thing. Okay. Maintenance room. An early version of the... Oh, I need to go to the maintenance room as well. Yeah, that's what I'll try to do this time. Potentially Warzone. Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become a sentient... The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We shortly realized after starting to build it that it was far too jokey on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Damn, man. That reminds me of Halo for some reason. Kind of want to play Halo now. Alien base. Right. The lounge. The early version of the lounge. The lounge was my favorite room. One of my favorites. Narrator emails. After the second trailer, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. Well, we had initially planned to use these for promotional materials. Sorry, these further promotional materials. We never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. How do you... Alright, well, I'm not going to look at all of them, but cool. Is this quite literally it? The apartment timer. And in a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, I haven't got that yet. A timer would give you 15 minutes to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh yeah, I need to pick up the phone at some point as well. We need to go back and do that. Right, some of these I reckon are kind of spoilery. So I'm just gonna like... Oh my god, vents. Let me find the exit to this place. I don't want to read too much because I feel like it'll just tell me what to do. And that is not what I want. Exit. Monitor room elevator. Yeah. Right, let's go. Oh god.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
On or
How
off.
they both wish to be free.
Oh. Bob.
Can
What
you
did I do?
see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Who? Me and the narrator?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Oh my god.
But listen to me.
What
you
the
can
fuck?
still
Oh.
save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Turn off your PlayStation. There's no other way to beat this game.
I am not turning off
As
the
long as you move
PlayStation.
forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and
Ah!
make your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose
No.
it. Don't let time choose for
Yeah.
you. Don't let...
I'm dead. Is that it? I didn't want to turn the PlayStation off, but next time I might try that and then re-record, but holy shit. The end is never the end is never the end. Alright, cool. Well, I'll turn the PlayStation off next time I do that part.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No, maintenance room. We'll try the new content next time. I want to do a bit more of the base game before we go too
When
deep into
Stanley
that.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was
Bye-bye.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I goddamn
Perhaps
did.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Yes.
just to admire it.
I love the employee lounge.
Yes,
We've already heard the
worth
dialogue for it,
admiring.
though,
But
sadly.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first
we
open
are.
door on his left.
Yes, we are actually going to take this door now.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But you see, we've got this now. Beep. What's down here? Dead curious what's down in the maintenance room.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track.
I really
So now,
did.
in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Is it? Is it really? It is, okay. Come on then.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Right. It's going to be through there next, isn't it?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
I don't know,
What was
man.
I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Should you just take the elevator back up, dude? Will that not be the easier thing?
Now, let's see. We went down right,
Yes,
left,
yes,
down,
yes.
left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
You got it?
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Sure. There's no other doors open, so I'll trust you. Oh, this is creepy. Oh!
No. This isn't right at all. We're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick,
Spoiler.
Stanley, close your eyes.
No!
Okay. We just have to get back to...
Oh my god.
oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
It's all rubbish
the
now.
whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, for God's sake. Right. I mean, bruh, what?
All of his co-workers were gone.
All right.
What did it mean?
I was a little bit
Stanley decided to
anticlimactic.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. Fair enough.
When Stanley...
Oh.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted.
Okay,
the
this
game
is more
over,
interesting now.
completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
Maybe.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, what?
Did you move the story somewhere or...
No.
Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah,
It was
dumbass.
right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
This way. I like this way. What the f... Ooh, hello, I see that. I see it's a different area. Where we're going. What? Huh? Alright,
I'll
now I'm
say
up.
it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
Was there
Do we just-
really, though?
Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh,
I find it
God.
unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
Yeah,
It's
I
gotta be
doubt it.
better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot.
This
Why
is
not?
trippy. This is... Yeah, that was trippy as hell. What the fuck?
all of his co-workers were gone.
All of his
What could it
co-workers were
mean?
gone.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
Okay.
simply missed a memo.
Sure. Sure, probably. Right. What's happening? Oh, there's no doors, is there?
Okay, yep, it's worse.
It's
I
worse,
might
yeah.
be remembering this wrong.
I think
It's
so.
possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Well, like now? Alright. Sure. I can't even go through the new content door. There's a door open over that way, but I can't go to it.
Ha! I knew we'd miss something.
Did you,
the
though?
story. Here it comes.
Yes.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story.
What?
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, okay, this is so trippy, though. Oh my god. What
Now
the-
this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't
what is
recognize
this?
this place at all. Is
No,
this
me
the
neither.
story? I
Probably.
don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my
all
story took
wooden.
place in an office building. Is that correct?
I don't know.
Do you
Maybe
remember,
man.
Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Hey, I
Congratulations!
win! I win!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
Yes.
good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no. No, I
Well,
don't
there's
feel
no-
right about this
nothing's
at all.
here.
We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
No, I
Some
did, I
people
did.
win fair and square.
Give me
and
this.
This was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No, don't.
All
Adventure
right,
line.
I've got a solution. This
Okay.
time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
Let's follow
Just
it.
follow the line. How simple is that?
Sure, let's follow it. Let's just follow it. I'll do what he says this time
You
around.
see? The line knows where the story
The
is.
line
It's
trademark.
over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Okay. Okay.
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
Maybe.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that
We-
a destination is inevitably congered into being via
Wait,
the
we're going
very
to 001.
manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
A little bit.
Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
No, me
You know what?
neither.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
No, I'm good. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the fuck's going on? It's so loud. Woo! What the fuck is going on? I don't know what. That's so loud. I actually need to turn my
Cut the
headphones.
music, go
Jesus
back
Christ.
And look at that fern.
Okay, I need to.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later
Will it
in the
though?
story.
I doubt
Make
it.
sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, I've had enough. I'm going. I've looked at it long enough.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
We're in the
story?
Stanley Parable.
Is any of this ringing a... Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us after we
Hey.
trusted you?
I trust the Line.
everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart. Well, we followed the line. What now?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't
No,
we make
I'm
up our
not.
own story?
Maybe a
Something
little. I
exciting,
don't know.
daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Which direction? Ah, okay. Sure. Why the hell not at this
Now,
point?
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What
Could
do you
be.
want our story to be? Go
don't know.
wild. Use
Dragons.
your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
I have no idea.
Oh, no, not
Ah,
you
the line.
again.
The line's
Stanley,
back.
I'd also like
They
to
even
veto
put
the line
trademark
from
over the
having
word
any
you.
role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Hmm.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But the line wants us to go this way. Well, it wants us to go up there. Never mind. We're ignoring it.
Ah, a choice.
Hey!
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Is it
How
now?
important we
It's
mustn't
never in
squander
our
the
control.
opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to
okay.
lead somewhere, which means
Literally
that
following
somewhere,
everything he
the
says now.
place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's
What
origin.
is he on
So
about,
starting
man?
from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And
I don't
since
know,
the answer
maybe.
is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
Okay.
Our destiny
Our
awaits.
destiny awaits. Sure.
Oh,
The
hold up, what's
confusion
this?
ending.
The confusion ending.
I've been playing the
You're
confusion
telling me
ending for 17
That's what
minutes.
this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what,
Wait.
8 times?
8 times.
That's really how all this goes?
What?
It's all determined? So now, according to
Damn.
the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My
I don't know,
mind
man.
goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall.
Wall.
Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide?
He's
Why
lost.
don't
What
I
the?
get a say in all of this?
Ah, I thought that
Is
was
it really-
warped. That was weird.
No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to
Unexplored
keep restarting.
territory.
I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this.
Find the
I won't
confusion.
restart the
Fifth.
game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
After a long time, Stanley
And the timer
dies.
stopped?
Oh?
Does that mean, did we do it?
Did we break it?
the cycle?
Maybe.
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we
Probably.
even know? Will someone come for us? Will
We're
something
all
happen?
alone, narrator.
So,
We're all
okay.
alone. At least I got my chair. I like the chair.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
certainly
Though they're
something.
always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
What, the
we'll find out, won't
destination?
we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Oh, fucking Christ, that was loud. Jesus. Is that it?
All of his co-workers
Alright.
were gone.
Okay, if that
What
is
could
the
it mean?
confusion ending,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'll see if there's anything else. That's new content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
think this
room,
is it.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I think I got the
Perhaps he
confusion
wanted
ending.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Employee lounge.
Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I honestly think that was it for the confusion ending, but that was somewhat amusing. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and if there is something in this game that you think I'm missing, do let me know by leaving a comment down below if there's like a branching path that I need to do that I've just kind of missed out on. For any of these endings, let me know. Next time, I'm going to try the new content, so that'll be interesting. But if you have enjoyed the Stanley Parable experience, words, man. Let me know by leaving a comment down below. That being said, I'll see you all next time.
PlayStation